He'd done similar at Wolves when he first came in, and then to juggle probably thought it was a problem initially, European football, with trying to stay into the Premier League, but now it's put them on the cusp of something really, really special.
And a really good start, because I think we were all asking questions, given that Forest starting lineup today, just how they would react against the Chelsea side, who we shouldn't forget had just won an FA Cup semi-final.
No, and listen, they were really aggressive, pressed here. McAtee does brilliant as well, really quick feet to set up this sort of opportunity initially. And what a header that is, and what a start. And just listen, I thought this was brilliant from McAtee. Really narrow, stopping Chelsea with the throw in here, keeps the ball alive. And Thierry, you love this 1v1.
I do. You have to beat your fullback on the outside, and what a great delivery and what a great header also. That was great overall.
The thing is, when you do make those changes, Thierry, you've suddenly got a whole load of players like Dakwa on this side, like Awani on the other side, who've got a point to prove.
Yes, but you play for your future, and you can see that there is a great momentum, and we can see here obviously Malo Gusto making that penalty, which is a penalty that Jesus is going to score. But I'm saying you can see the momentum is really high right now. They do believe that they can go places, Nottingham Forest, and that's why I thought that they were in control of the game all day today.
And they have the ability to throw into the mix players of the quality of Morgan Gibbs-White as well, Jamie.
Morgan onside, and a lovely pass. He had to really fire that in at a strike. We've seen how tight it was, but as we know with the technology, it was onside.
Inches, if that. Matt Sells kept them out pretty much. It took something very special to beat him in the end. Chelsea's first goal in the Premier League for 2 months. The technique here, Thierry, talk us through it.
That's first and foremost the cross. Obviously the ball is coming back, and the way he goes and gets it, keeps his eye on the ball, and then there's not a lot that Marcel can do there. But that will be just something that we'll remember, that finally they scored a goal after 6 games. 15 for the season for João Pedro, who, as Bill said in commentary, has certainly not seen his standards slip. This is a team that is heading the right direction, isn't it, Thierry? Yes, it is. But then once again, we thought that maybe today, with all the changes and everything, but the spirit is high, and let's see what they can do on Thursday. 3 straight wins in the Premier League. They're almost there. They've got that big Europa League semi-final. As for Chelsea, their Champions League hopes are top 5 looks like it's gone, Jamie. But to lose 6 on the bounce, a team of this quality, how would you sum that up?
It's shocking, and it comes from the top. That's where it starts from. There's 5 or 6 really top players on that pitch today, and they've been beaten by Nottingham Forest's B team. And you think less than 12 months ago, they were taking PSG, the cleaners. I mean, there's no connection between the players and the staff, the players and the supporters. And you know what? In some ways, it's a good thing. It tells you that football isn't just all about putting money and spending and buying players in this revolving door. It's about creating something togetherness, and there's absolutely nothing there. It looks like a broken football club right now. Really bad day for Chelsea.
I hate that I'm saying this, but Cole Palmer don't go to the World Cup in the summer. He simply shouldn't be on the plane on the basis of that performance. Jude Bellingham should be ahead of him. Ebere Eze should be ahead of him. Morgan Rogers should be ahead of him when Thomas Tuchel is watching on and looking for his number 10 to play at the World Cup this summer. The Chelsea fans, I don't know if you just heard to my right hand side, are chanting that this is a championship level team, this Chelsea team. They were booed off once again, but Palmer, the main man, he's supposed to be the main man in this Chelsea side. He just hasn't looked the same this season, and penalties have kind of masked what's been a pretty horrible season for the Blues number 10. Every time he's kind of been through a rough patch of form, he's managed to get a couple of goals, mostly from the penalty spot. I think it's 5 from the penalty spot this season. Today, he couldn't even get one of those. He stepped up. It wasn't a terrible penalty, but it wasn't in the corner. It was a fairly easy save for Matt Sells, and it brought a massive cheer from the Forest fans, who now look like they're going to be safe from relegation this season. And Chelsea did at least finally get a goal right at the end through João Pedro, although most of the fans have left. Chelsea at the moment are the worst team in the Premier League. Since Thomas Frank was sacked, even Spurs have now got more points than Chelsea. It seems ridiculous to say that after the season that Spurs have had, but since February the 11th, Chelsea are the worst team in the Premier League. That is a fact. That is proven by the stats. It's really, really sour here at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea were booed off at half-time and again at full-time, and they will have to improve massively if they want any chance of playing in the Champions League next season.